Hello everybody, and welcome to this product rendering tutorial in which I'm going to show you a very easy and fast process how you can create a rendering of this blue suitcase in VizcomAI. We will start first with a screenshot of this blue suitcase. Turn that into a 3D model and then bring in a human figure so we can then pose actually that 3D model prospectively to the human person. Bring in an environment, and then with a good prompt describing everything what we want, also the person holding the handle of the suitcase and a mouse click, just create this image in a matter of seconds. And again, I want to point out it's holding really truly the handle. This is really amazing. Further, I would also address the occasion of bias with AI. For example, I would like to have an Asian person, then I have to tell the AI I would like to have an Asian person, because most times otherwise we just get a Caucasian person. And then in the end, I show you by just lowering the drawing influence, going back to the original image, we can create such amazing photos of how our product in an environment could be. And all that in a matter of seconds. Okay, let me show you how this goes. Okay, let's get started. But first, download all the reference images. The link to those is in the description of this video. I'm inside VizcomAI. I would like to start a new design, so click on New File, Start in Studio, and since we have the reference image, I will click on Upload an image and then select the airport. By doing this, I'm now creating a new document that has exactly the proportion of that airport image. Perfect. Now I can upload the next image. Let's say here, the suitcase. This image of the suitcase nearly fills the vertical height of that canvas, which is good. The more pixels we have, the better the AI creation of a 3D model. Less pixels, less information, more pixels, more information, better mesh. Then we can go to Generate 3D, Detailed, and this will take a moment. In the meantime, let's bring in our reference figure. I found one online. Didn't want to have somebody with a face because very often when we do product presentations, we want to have the human figure more as like a scale reference or showing a certain type of interaction, like walking with the suitcase while holding the handlebar. So the generation of the 3D model might take a moment. I'm just going to pause, and when this one is done, I will be back. So here we are. The 3D generation process is finished. Perfect. So I can now go ahead and click on this layer There is now the suitcase. I can drag this around. I can adjust the scale. I can rotate it. Oh, this worked actually out pretty good. Very nice. So what I can do now is kind of like set everything up so it feels believable. Maybe the person goes to here. It's maybe a tick too big. Now it's a giant too small. So we have to kind of like judge our eyes a little bit. And the reason why I work with the suitcase is I can basically make this match and rotate it into a good perspective. The suitcase is kind of like behind the figure visually, but I want this to be in front. So there we just drag the layer, and now I can drag this up a little bit. We have here the ability to play also with the camera perspective. Now it's not orthographic. Yeah, something like this. Maybe I'm looking at this and this vanishing point, or kind of like there's a vanishing point to the left side. This might fit. And also, I would like the AI to create a figure that holds the handle. So the handle should be close ideally to the hand. This helps the AI a little bit. Okay, and then we can click on describe. Now, Viscom is looking into what it sees. So a person in a white shirt with blue suitcase standing in an airport terminal near large window. Okay, we can keep this as a test, 100% for the drawing influence. Click generate. And there we are. Look at this. It's actually holding truly the hand. It's pretty cool. But you might have noticed that the figure looks very different actually than our reference image. And this is what I mentioned in terms of the inherent bias of AI. I also only set a person. So now I could say an African person. Now I'm actually giving the drawing an identity. With a blue suitcase, with brushed metal reinforced corners, which I have here. A t-shirt holding the handle of a blue suitcase. Okay, let's take a look at this. So you see, the more precise information you give the AI, and the more also we kind of like perfect everything, like composition of the figure and the suitcase, the better our results are. Look at this. Holding the handle has the correct ethnicity, and I have nicely polished corners. Then I can click add. This is great. And there we are. Wonderful. That's it. You see, this is actually really super easy. Now, what we can do in addition, if we want to ideate, for example, we can click on influence 50% and generate. Yep, then you see the composition is kind of still kept the same, but elements are changing. For example, the way how the hand holds the handle is becoming much better. It's really nice, but also with the lower drawing influence, the design of the suitcase is going to change. And I'm going to, let's say 20, and then I say an Asian person. Oh, we got a female person. In case that is what we want, that is perfect. Male. Oh, there we have one male. But for example, I think with putting in also the gender, then we tell the AI to just be very specific. Now, if you would like to have random results, then simply don't specify something. If you would like to have very specific results, you need then to specify that very clearly. Yeah, look at this. This is actually very good. We saw there are also some kind of like funny results like this one. The suitcase is something else. I think here prospectively, I think the person is too large. How about this one is quite good? Yeah, I would say this is actually the best. There, very good. Now you see how um, easy actually it is to take rather basic input material like this 3D model, the figure and the scene of the airport, and then in a matter of seconds create really beautiful images and even see the shadows, the highlights, the reflections. It really matches. The light really comes from the right side. This is in shadow, this is illuminated, the shadow goes to the left side. This is really top. Okay, that's all what I wanted to show you in this quick demo.